Hey guys, welcome back to TechGuru Duo. In this video, we're going to set up two-factor authentication on our Synology NAS. All right, so the first thing we want to do, of course, is log into our device. We plan on creating a test user, and this test user is going to be enforced to set up two-factor authentication. So what we'll do is now create our user. We went into Control Panel, Users and Groups. We'll put test here. We can put in the email here for this test user, or they will be prompted later, but I will then put it in later. Let's try that. So let me put in a password. Okay, and then hit next. And now it's going to just ask you for these permissions, which I'm not going to set it up for this test user, and just breeze right through this. Perfect. So now we have a test user created. We need to enforce two-factor authentication. What you can do is head over to Advanced, and at the top here, it says Secure Signin service. You can read this talking about two-factor authentication, and we can just click on that little security link. So that brings you directly under Security on the left here and under Account. And what we can do is enforce it. So we can enforce it for the administrator group, all users, or specific groups. What we want to do is, of course, make this secure, and we'll use all users as that option. And let's hit Apply. Now that is complete. So we have now a test user, and we have enforced two-factor authentication. Let us close this out, and we will log out. So we're going to sign out, and we're going to sign in as this test user. Okay, perfect. We are in. And now, as you can see, we are prompted with a request from our admin. So let's click on Start. So now it's going to give you a verification code. And what this is you scan a QR code with one of your authentication apps. It could either be Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, or Synology Secure Signin. There are a lot of options here. So I'm just going to click on Next. Next. This here just gives you the Secure Signin access, so it just brings you directly to the App Store if you scan this on your camera. So we're not going to do this. So here we are. Here's our QR code. So I use the application Microsoft Authenticator. That is my favorite one. And I'm just going to hit the little plus button at the top, hit Other as an option, and it's going to give me a little scanner. It's going to pop open my camera, or you can enter it manually. I'm going to scan it now. It gives me a code. So you might not be able to see that, but it gives me a code, and it refreshes every 30 seconds. I'm going to type that code in here. If I was only hitting the right spot. Next. All right, great. So now it's prompting me for a backup email. This backup email is just in case for emergencies. If you don't happen to, if you lose this authenticator, or for some reason it gets deleted, you lose your phone, so on and so forth, it will email you a code to sign in. So we're just going to use an email address and hit Next. And there we go. So we have our OTP set up. We have our backup email set up. And let's click Next, or done on that. And we're in here. So if for some reason it is not enforced on your Synology, you can always click on the little account icon up here, go to Personal, and then you can scroll down, and you have the sign-in method at the bottom, two-factor authentication. You can click on that and then set up two-factor that way as well. So we will give this a quick test. We'll sign out, sign in with our user. And now I have my verification code. I'm going to type this in. And hit Enter. And we're in. And that's pretty much it. So it was pretty simple. Synology has done a great job at implementing this and making it easy for the user and the admin to just put across the entire device. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd like to thank you for viewing.